Now on BBC World News, all you need to know about the big business stories for the week ahead in India Business Report.
Hello and welcome to this special edition of India Business Report. I'm Nidhi Dutt. As part of the BBC's India Direct season, this week we're bringing you the program from Bangalore in the southern Indian state of Karnataka. Although more commonly referred to as Bangalore, in 2006 the city underwent a name change and was reborn as Bengaluru. Known for its green spaces, this garden city carved out its mark on the map as home to India's very own Silicon Valley, a technology hub that's drawn top multinationals and both a youthful and diverse cosmopolitan population. It's a packed lineup in this week's program. Coming up, changing with the times, how will India's Silicon Valley face up to new global challenges? Traffic jams, noise and overburdened infrastructure. Can a new transport system help Bangalore let off some steam? Talent, ideas and entrepreneurial drive. We look at why Bangalore is a hotspot for homegrown innovation. For more than 2 decades, the city of Bangalore has been growing into an international technology hub. From small beginnings many years ago, a number of Indian firms have grown into major global names, but they too face new challenges. So, how's India's Silicon Valley evolving to keep up with the times? I've been taking a look. Bangalore, India's tech capital. The stories of firms like Infosys are synonymous with this southern city's revolution. The road to international success has been long, but looking back at the journey, those at the helm say daring to dream has paid off.
Indeed, I think the boldest step was to believe that you could do this work, the IT services work, out of India with very little connectivity. India had, I would say, the brain power, as it were, but did not have the infrastructure in place to do this business. That was the biggest step that these companies took.
Supriya Menon caught up with Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw, Chairman and Managing Director of Biocon, and began by asking if the global economic slowdown has affected funding for research and how worrying that might be.
If you look at the impact of risk capital drying up in the West, certainly you are seeing a huge cut in R&D spends. But having said that, there is increasing externalization of R&D that's taking place, and therefore research services companies in this part of the world are benefiting from that.
But businesses have a luxury. They don't like it, they can move, and they do. The reality is that if we don't produce an environment in which business can thrive, businesses are going to look around and say, where else can I get these environments, and move there. One of the things that's happening in the cities now is that the infrastructure outside the city, especially the highway mobility infrastructure, is much better than the mobility infrastructure inside the city. So a lot of businesses don't mind locating themselves outside.
The new metro, many hope, will change all that. On its first stretch, it covers 6.7 kilometers, and by the end of 2013, it's expected to cover more than 42 kilometers. Just 1 month old, the swanky new transport system has already found many takers. But the metro alone won't be enough to solve the city's infrastructure problems. Like schemes in Paris and London, an innovative bicycle sharing program has been developed by a local startup. The system, which works on smart cards, gives access to the user to choose any cycle at a particular location. Currently in a pilot phase, it has only 9 cycles. But with a $20 million backing, the project will be fully rolled out next year with an initial 77 docking stations.
Bangalore is home to the largest two-wheeler population in India. Now, considering these times when the fuel prices are high and the commodity prices are high, we wanted, an alternative transport system, transport platform for the civil society. So that's why, we had a product and we had the audience ready. So that's why we thought it was best to launch it in Bangalore.
A city trying to cope with its own growth has to come up with innovative solutions. The humble cycle may be one such answer.